Last week, Penn shared with us a poem by U.A. Fanthorpe, and it was a blessing to us all. This week I thought I would share with you a poem by Charles Causley, the 20th century Cornish poet. It's called The Forest of Tangle. Deep in the Forest of Tangle, the king of the makers sat, with a faggot of stripes for the tiger, and a flitter of wings for the bat. He'd teeth and he'd claws for the cayman, and barks for the foxes and seals. He'd a grindstone for sharpening swordfish, and electrical charges for eels. He'd hundreds of kangaroo pouches on bushes and creepers and vines. He'd hoots for the owls, and for glowworms he'd goodness knows how many shines. He'd bellows for bullfrogs in dozens, and rattles for snakes by the score. He'd hums for the hummingbirds, buzzes for bees, and elephant trumpets galore. He'd petrel fins for sea fishes, with which they might glide through the air. He'd porcupine quills, and a bevy of bills, and various furs for the bear. But oh, the old king of the makers with tears could have filled up a bay, for no one had come to his warehouse these many long years and a day. And sadly the king of the makers, his bits and his pieces he eyed, as he sat on a rock in the midst of his stock, and he cried, 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 and he cried.